Your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Dieselhorst, and we are here to help.
Cashion Shape Up Fitness is locally owned and operated with no contracts or sign-up fees. Our rates start at only $30 per month, and we have tanning available. Everything you need to work on your health and fitness. So contact Amber Lee to sign up today, 405-538-8248. And don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Cashion Shape Up Fitness. Have a pest problem? Call Rural Pest Solutions today. We offer as-needed services as well as a variety of treatment schedules. We're family-owned and operated, and we specialize in treating life's smallest problems: spiders, ants, roaches, termites, mice, and more. For both residential and commercial, we're ready to solve your pest problems today. So call Rural Pest Solutions in Cashion, 405-238-6565. Proud supporter of Wildcat athletes.
Chris Cochran and his whole football family are really fired up for the Cashion Wildcats tonight. Also about him joining forces with Legacy Insurance and Investments. He has taken his extensive 25 years of experience and proven customer service down to one of the historic buildings on Cashion's Main Street. Chris is an independent agent now and can shop all of your farm, personal, commercial, and life policy needs to provide you with a lot of different options. He is also licensed to assist with all of your financial planning needs like 401k rollovers, IRAs, and mutual funds. Call Chris anytime and let him go to work for you. Our partnership will be a win-win.
For 31 years and counting, Community State Bank has taken great pride in being your hometown bank. With branches located in Cashion, Dover, and Hennessy, CSB strives to reflect the small-town hospitality these communities are known for. Our friendly staff is here to serve you and provide one of the best banking experiences around, equipping our customers with the latest in banking technology combined with a personal, down-home relationship. Come into one of our local branches or visit us at www.mycsb.com. Community State Bank, small-town bank.
All right, Cashion baseball fans, after one half inning, we're finally up and running here. The brains of the operation, which is not me, is not here yet, so had a little technical difficulty, and we thought we were starting at 5 o'clock, but we started at 4, and we're just a half inning into it, and Cashion led off with set 4 men to the plate, and no score. So after the top half of the first, that's where we're at, 0-0 here. So we're in Elk City today, not Hobart. We were planning on being in Hobart. Lots of rain, obviously. So ball game got moved to here. They've got a full turf field, as you can see, and we're off and running here. So for Cashion on the mound today is going to be the big righty, Hayden Branch for the Wildcats. Last 2 times out, actually threw two no-hitters, so he's just been dealing. So we'll see how he goes today, but right out of the gate, looks like he's 1-1 here. It's going to be a little difficult. We're up at a closed press box, can't hear the umpire, so we're going to rely on the umpire from back here and the scoreboard. Hopefully it's right. So this will be the district championship games here with Hobart and Cashion. Got a lot going on in terms of what could happen. If Cashion splits, they win the district, and we'll be at home hosting. So if we win just one of the two, or obviously both, and we're going to host. If we lose, we host, but we will be the number 2 seed. And we'll walk through those districts and how those all shake out. And their first batter puts one on the ground to first base, and that's a quick out for the Wildcats. So 1 out here on the bottom of 1. But, yeah, we'll go down through the districts here and explain how that works. There's been a lot of questions about how those match up, and it's sort of complicated because it is still new to us. Last year would have been the first year, but since we actually didn't get to finish the season, this will be the first year. And in district play and how that shakes out through the playoffs. So up for the is it Hobart is what are they the Cats or Kitty Cats or they're the Wildcats too. So we got what are they? Bear? They're the Bearcats. So we got Cats facing off today. So and it counts 1-1 here for Branch in the pitch. Curveball inside misses, runs the count to 2-1. So in the field for the Wildcats, as we mentioned, we got Hayden Branch on the mound for the Wildcats. That ball's hit off foul. Behind the plate, Nick DeBobby from left to right here will go. We've got at third base, we got Mr. Cotter. Got the freshman at shortstop, Frazee. Second base today, we got Maroney playing second base, getting the start today. And then we've got Joe Wilson at first. And then from left to right in the outfield, we got Fipp and Brono and the gas. So there's your defense for the Wildcats today. And that's out number 2 for Branch with the K. Up for Hobart is Shelburne, number 14. Branch starts him off with a quick strike. And he's quickly down 0-2. Could have a pitching battle today. Hobart's, last name is Moore. Just watching him in the top of the first, I know we'd heard about him. He's obviously a good one. And there's strike 3 for, Branch strikes out 2 of the 3, and that'll be it for 1. We'll go to a quick timeout, come back, and we'll go through our lineup here.
At Water Heater Man, we specialize in repairing and replacing all water heaters. We service the OKC Metro and surrounding towns with fast, reliable service. We keep our vans fully stocked with essential parts needed for basic repairs, and new tanks are always on the vans ready to go. We offer free estimates on all jobs with financing options available. We match manufacturer's warranty for all newly replaced water heaters. We'll get your water heater back up and running as fast as possible so you don't have to put your life on hold waiting for service. Give us a call today. 405-844-TANK. That's 405-844-8265. Go Wildcats!
All right, we're back at Elk City, or I think it's Akeley Field Park. This baby was built in 1939. It's been around for quite a while. They've played a lot of baseball here. So, hey, we're at the top of 2 here for Cashion with 0-0 score here. I think we missed a little bit of the first inning here. Had some issues here. They got underway a little bit earlier than what we were planning on here, so we're trying to catch up here. So Cashion sent 4 batters to the plate in the top of the first. We left 1 on, and then Branch struck out 2 out of 3 in the bottom of 1, and he's quickly out of that. So here at the top of 2, got Nababi up for the Wildcats, and he's got a 2-2 count. And the pitch. It's outside for ball 3. Runs the count to full on Nababi. Nick's been on a tear. He's been hitting the ball well the last couple of games, hit several doubles, and is really seeing it, and has been squaring it up pretty well. And he just got rung up there on strike 3. So that's out number 1 in top 2. And I think we talked a little bit about Moore last inning. He's a good one. He's a good one for Hobart. And we expect him to go deep in the game. And Hayden's going to have to do the same. So this may be a low-scoring pitching battle. And there's ball 1 for Lagasse. And that runs the ball 1, runs the count to 1-1. And the pitch. Little humpback liner to first base, and that's going to be a tough one to handle. So Lagasse is on at first. We'll say I'm going to give him a hit on that. That was a tough play for the first baseman there. So got a base runner on first. That brings up Joe Wilson. Joe's back in the lineup today. It's good to see. So with 1 out in the top of 2, 1 on, and Wilson at the plate. He starts out with a strike. And the 0-1 pitch by Moore. Looked like we had a little hit and run on there. Yeah, it looks like Lagasse is going to be safe at second. That was a pretty good throw by the catcher. The ball got through, so Lagasse is safe at second. So got runners in scoring position. And the 0-2 pitch to Wilson. And the wheel to second. The runner's back in there safe. Be nice to see Joe trade places here with Lando at second. And the 0-2 pitch. Hits him. I guess it didn't hit him. It looked like it hit him. It was inside, a little curveball inside. Runs the count to 1-2. And that's strike 3 on the outside corner. Backwards K there for Wilson looking. That's going to bring up Maroney for the Wildcats with 2 down. Camden's taken advantage of his opportunities as he's played. Been splitting some time at second base and has proved himself. So he's in the lineup today. So we'll see how he does. He's been playing well. And that's ground ball to second base. And he's up and makes a play. That's 3. So that'll do it after top of 2. We'll go to a quick timeout, pay the bills, and be right back.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Storm season is coming, people.
All right, we're back here at Elk City, Cashion Wildcat TV and Cashion Baseball. After 1.5, got a no-score ball game here with Cashion and Hobart, and up to Up to the plate for Hobart is Hollister, their 4-hole center fielder. And he hits one up the middle there. Frazee is there. And the freshman throws one to the fence here. So, hey, he's been fantastic all year, and that was a tough play. Ball's hit right over the bag. He got there pretty easily and had to throw across his body. So Hobart gets the lead off on and with no outs here. Up to bat for Hobart is Jones, the catcher. And the pick to first, and runner's back in there safe. Didn't see bunt here, so normally that's why you want to pick right there with the leadoff getting on to see if they're going to bunt. And try to hold him close as well here. And the pick again. That's close play. Super close play. The Cashion umpires think that in the stands think he was out, but looked like he got back in there just barely. And the pitch to Jones. Runner's off and running. That ball gets by Nick off the big hop. That ball took a big hop right over Nick's shoulder. So Hollister moves to second for the Bearcats, and it counts 1-0. And Branch with the wheel to second. Runner's back in safe. And the pitch is fouled off to the right side. Runs the count to 1-1 for Branch. And there's a little ground ball to third. Cotter's on the stop. And he makes the play to first. Joe comes off the bag and grabs the ball. That was a nice play by Wilson and by Cotter to get to that ball down the line. So that's 1 out here in the bottom of 2. And Hollister advances to third. So with 1 out, Hobart's got a little cooking here with the runner at third with 1 out. Up to the in the box for the Bearcats is number 10, Stricker, left fielder. And again, they've got a runner on third here. That ball's fouled back. Runs the count to 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch by Branch. A little bit outside, runs it to 2-1. So looking at the district standings as of today, Cashion's on top, undefeated in the district, and I think they're 8-0 in the district with 8 run rules at 17-3, and then Hobart's right there behind them at 6-0. They're 12-7. They haven't lost in the district, but they've lost a couple games to teams in the district in tournaments. But looks like here late in the season they're playing pretty good baseball, and that'll be a strikeout for Branch. It'll be the second out of the inning here, so that makes things a little bit easier here. That takes off the sac fly. But Hobart is they're 6-0 in the district, sitting in second place, and we're Cashion sitting at 8-0 in the district and 17-3 for the season. And Cashion will host district play next week, or it'll be the week after that actually. So whether Cashion wins or loses today, they'll host. It's just a matter of whether Cashion will be the 1 seat or the 2 seat. And Branch makes the move to third. Nobody's there to cover, so he doesn't make the throw. And the 0-1 pitch by Branch. A little bit outside for ball 1. So 2 outs here in the bottom of 2. Got a 0-0 score still. Both kids are pitching well on the mound. Moore for Hobart and Hayden for Cashion. So going back down through the districts here, trying to understand what the matchups are here. So what they're doing in the classes 2A through 4As, they split the state. So we got 8 districts in Class A, for example. There's 8 districts. 4 in the west, 4 on the east. So when it comes to district play, that'll be 8 team districts. And the 1 will play. So our district, that ball's inside. That runs the count to 2-2. So District 1 will match up against District 2. So the winner of our district will play the 8th team from District 2 and so on and so on. So Cashion is looking at either the 8th seed from District 2, or the 7 from 4. So we'll see how that goes. So, with 2 outs here, Catch bounces out to the mound after a quick walk here. How do you pronounce that? So I got my stats keeper here, Alvin Taylor Fippen is sitting here next to me. She's all the way over here from Weatherford. It's good to see her here. Is that Jarvis or Jarvis? Oh, 2 Jarvises. So that is that's going to be.
I don't know why he has 2 left fielders.
That's going to be. It's going to be number 18, Jarvis. So that's going to be. Let's look at their lineup card here. Let's try this again here. So we're back to action here with Branch back on the mound with the runner on first with 2 outs. That's going to be B. Jarvis. Looks like we got brothers. And the pick to third, and the runner's back in there safe. So that was B. Jarvis that walked at the plate for Hobart. I'm assuming brothers. A. Jarvis, number 3. Second baseman. That ball's down for ball 1. So with runners on the corners for the Bearcats with 2 outs here. Just need to get a ground ball or something in the air. Strikeout would be nice. And the pick to 1, the runner's back in there. So again, we got 2 outs here with runners on the corners at a 1-0 count to the second baseman, Jarvis. That ball's hit right back to Branch, and it gets off his glove, and he's got some time, and he makes the play to first. So Cashion gets out of that. A little bit of a pickle there at first and third. And so we're out of that, and we'll take a quick break for our sponsors. We'll be right back.
And your first choice for roofing needs should be Rhino Roofing. Locally owned and operated, the Rhino specializes in all types of repair and replacement. Large scale, traditional, modern, unique roof lines, they can do it all. Protect your home and your family with the specialized services of Rhino Roofing. Visit our Facebook page today and make an appointment. Rhino Roofing is all the hype for any roof type.
I'm Todd Miller, and this is Grain & Grange, the coolest furniture store you've never heard of. Come see us.
Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree is dedicated to championing our clients through complicated and challenging litigations. We pride ourselves on a proven track record of success brought forth by fierce litigation skills. The lawyers and staff of our firm are dedicated to effective and personalized representation for every client who entrusts our service. Uncompromising integrity, unparalleled results. Call Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree.
All right, welcome back to Cashion Wildcat TV and Cashion Baseball. Again, Cashion's out here in Elk City playing the district finals, regular season finals here against Hobart. And leading off in the top of three for the Wildcats is Gavin Fippen. See if he can get something going. Cashion sent 8 to the plate, and I think we've left 2 on at this point. That's a ball outside, runs the count to 1-1. So more for Hobart, kid on the mound. He's kind of a three-quarter, not quite sidearm, but kind of a three-quarter slotted arm, and he's a good one. He's got us guessing so far, so see if we can get him figured out. Need to take some pitches, and so there's a ball outside, runs the count to 2-1 for Fippen. So for Hobart, we got Moore on the mound. We've got Jones behind the plate, and there's a swing and a miss for Fippen. We've got Duff at first, Jarvis at second, Tompkins at third, Shelburne at shortstop, Stricker in left field, Hollister in center field, and B. Jarvis at right. So that ball's outside for a ball, so runs the count to 3-2 for Fippen here, and he is on. That ball looked pretty close, so we got the lead off on here. In the top of 3, maybe got something going. That's going to bring us back to the top of the lineup here for Bronaugh. I kind of like Gavin in the 9-hole, actually, hitting in front of Bronaugh here, who's been hitting it well all year, and if he can get in scoring position here, got a good chance there. And there's Fippen on the steal, and he's there. He is out. That ball's caught cleanly, and he is dead at second. So Fippen gets picked off at second. That last pitch was a ball to Bronaugh, so it's a 1-0 count with 1 out. That's up and in for ball 2. Hey, again, I'd like to thank our sponsors here, Shape Up Fitness, Gateway Realty, Grain & Grange, Rural Pest. That ball's going to be inside for 3-0 count to Bronaugh. Diesel Horse Sports and Orthopedic, Coffee Creek Church, Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, Cashion All Sports, Gibson's Legacy Insurance. And that ball's in there for a strike. Runs the count to 3-1. Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree, Community State Bank, Intrust Insurance Agency, Blue Ribbon Construction, and a host of some others here. We'll go back through them later. So we've got a 3-1 count to Bronaugh with 1 out here at the top of the 3rd. And again, if you're just joining us, we're supposed to be in Hobart. But due to the weather and the rain, and we're playing that ball here at Elk City. Playing this game at Elk City here. They've got a really cool ball field. It's old. It's been around for a long time, but they got a brand new full turf surface. So they rescheduled it, and we met them over here, and we're getting after it here. So with Brona on first, pick back to first, he's in there safe. So with one out, we got Brona on first and Frazee up to the plate. Last time he struck out swinging. That ball's on the outside corner for strike one. Takes the count to 0-1 on Frazee. And the pick to first, and Brona's back in there. Kind of apologize for the camera view here. The field's updated, but the backstop's not, and there's a lot of pipe in it. And Frazee puts that one on the ground to the pitcher, and he's going to go to 2, back to 1, and Frazee's going to be safe at 1. And Brona's out at second here, so fielder's choice by the pitcher to second base. That'll be 2 outs here in the top of 3. That's going to bring up Cotter. He got on last time with the E3. Yep. So the big sophomore here has been swinging it all year and hitting the ball in the screws. It's like to see him put one in the gap. Cooper's got good speed. He could score from first on a ball in the gap. That ball was inside for ball 1. And the pick to first, and Frazee's back in there safe. You know, and all year, Cashion just with 2 outs, we've really hit the ball really well, taking advantage of it, and just the 2-out hitting's been fantastic. So we'll see if we can continue that trend here. That ball is outside for ball 2. Runs the count to 2-0 on Cotter. They're playing him pretty much straight away and shallow. That ball's outside for 3-0. Do have a north wind. The wind's kind of picked up this afternoon out here in the western part of the state. So they're kind of playing him. They're playing him mid-depth, all 3 of them straight away. A little bit surprised because he can hit for power. There's an auto take at 3-0 for a strike. So with 1 strike here in the top of 3, we got Frazee on first, and Cotter fouls that one off, runs the count to full. So Cashion's going to have to do something to figure out the pitching here. They're so far Moore's dealing, and sounds like he's done that all year. And when he misses, he doesn't miss by much, but he did there, and that'll put Cotter on first with a walk. And as Nima would say, brings up the walking muscle, Brexton Green, the DH, with the flow out of the back of the helmet. So I'd like to see him put one in the gap here. So 2 outs, got runners on first and second for Cashion, and Green at the plate. The ball's outside for ball 1. Brexton's had a good year also at the dish, sitting on 4 home runs and several doubles and singles, and we don't have current stats, but I'm going to guess he's up in the 300s pretty high. So that ball, he chases that one outside, takes the count to 1-1. And Moore on the pitch. And the wheel to second. Cooper's back in there safe. And it looks like Green got fooled on the changeup there. He's way out in front. Runs the count to 1-2.
Tell Brittany I said hi. She's listening. Brittany Rouse.
And the wheel to second. Cooper's back in there again, safe. And the 1-2 pitch to Green. That's a really nice curveball for strike three. And Brexton goes down looking. So after 2.5, we're 0-0. We'll be right back. Pay the bills here with some advertisement.
405-232-1211. Gateway Realty is a mother-daughter team that has a heart for small-town life. Both Anita and Kelly were born and raised in Cashion and are still raising their families here. Their family homesteaded in Cashion in 1908, and it's been home ever since. Anita and Kelly know this town, love this town, and would love to help make this your home too. For a friendly face and trustworthy knowledge, call these hometown girls at 405-641-7388. Go Wildcats!
Cashion FBC is a church seeking to grow in Christ and our love for the body of Christ. With ministries from children to youth to adults, we strive to present the gospel in an engaging and meaningful way. Sunday school meets at 9:45 a.m. and worship starts at 11 a.m. Children and youth meet on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Please check our website at cashionfbc.org for more information, and we hope to see you this Sunday, located a half-mile east of Cashion.
Absolute Pools, Lawns, and Landscape is not your ordinary pool builder. From traditional to...
All right, welcome back to Cashion Wildcat TV and Cashion Baseball. So we're out here in Elk City again, and after 2.5, we got no score between the Wildcats and the Bearcats of Hobart. So got two pitchers on the mound, really throwing the ball well. Got their number one and our number one, so it's going to be a matter of, who can manufacture a run or two here. We'll see how it goes. But right now, Cashion's had I think we've left 3 on, and I think Hobart's had left 2 on here. So we got a good one going. So up to bat for Hobart is number 3, the second baseman Jarvis. And Brandt starts him off with a strike right down the middle. If you haven't been out here to Akeley Park here in Elk City, it's a super cool field. It looks like it was probably one of the government projects back in the day. Built in 1939. That ball's going to be inside for ball 1. Looks like they played some semi-pro ball here for several years ago, and I'm told the Elk City Brown Sox played here at one time, so pretty neat. So there's been lots of baseball played here, and it's just one of those old ball fields with cool grandstands and rock around the outfield, and the field's been updated. So, and looks like new locker rooms, new concession, and everything's pretty neat. If you're an outfielder, you got to be pretty careful if you're running down a fly ball, because in left and right, from the power alleys to the lines, the fence is rock. So, and the leadoff is going to walk for Hobart here. So, again, the last 2 innings, this inning and last inning, they've had the leadoff on here. So, last inning we were able to work out of that first and third situation with 2 outs here. So, let's see, ground ball and a double play would be nice here. And Moore will be at the plate for the Bearcats, number 2. And the pitch. Check that. How about the pick to first and the runner's back in there safe? So again, we're through 2.5. Cashion and Hobart. We got a 0-0 score here through 2.5. And the pitch by Branch is outside for ball 1 to Moore. So I know you're used to having Nema and sometimes me, so you got me for right now. So if you're going to turn the broadcast off right now, is a good time to do it. If you're patient enough, Nema's on the way. And that ball has hit the right field, and that ball is off Lagass's glove, and looked like a routine play here. Routine play for Lagasse, and normally that's an easy play for him. Don't see that very often, but that ball's off his glove, and runners are going to advance to second and third. So, E9. It was not a super hard hit line drive, but it was, hit kind of a humpback liner out there to Landon. And honestly, it looked like he was, watching the runner here, see if the runner was going to try to advance, but maybe just took his eye off it for a minute. And there is a pretty good wind out of the north here, and then that ball's tailing pretty hard towards the line, so we'll give him a break on that one. And the first pitch to Duff is up and in for ball one. So with no outs, we got runners. The Bearcats got runners at second and third. And the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one. Be nice to get one hit back to the pitcher here and stop this kid's feet at third, go to one for an out here. And the batter shows bunt and fouls one off. Runs the count to 1-2. So again, this is Dirk Fippen with Cashion Wildcat TV and Cashion Baseball, and flying solo so far today. Nema's on his way, but right now you just got me, and that's a good piece of hitting there. Ball's just exactly what you want to do. Ground ball to second base, and the Bearcats score a run. So, yeah, Duff goes to one on the fielder's choice there and gets an RBI. That couldn't execute that any better than that. Thank you, sir. Got hot chocolate and coffee delivered up here. Shelburne's at the plate. Shortstop for the Bearcats, and takes a strike, and took 3 of those last time. He struck out his first time up. So with 1 out and 1 on, got an 0-1 count. It's a really nice job by those guys in that last at bat. With that ball was going to get through into Bobby and go all the way to the backstop, and the runner's going to score from third. So on the bottom of 3, we're down. Cashion's down 2-0 with 1 out. Looked like that ball just skipped off the turf right between Nick's knees. Looked like he was there blocking it and was down in front of it. Just it found a hole and got through there. And the pitch, strike 3 and 2 outs here. So again, we're bottom of 3, and Hobart's manufactured a couple runs here with a walk and an error, and then some nice hitting. They scored a run, and then on a pass ball scored a second run. So bottom of 3 here with Cashion's down 2-0 with 2 outs. Hollister's at the plate for the Bearcats. Center fielder, and last time he got on first with an E6. That ball's going to be hit between first and second for a base hit, and that's a pretty tough play there. The ball's off Joe's glove. He might have been able to get to it, but he could probably score that either way, and we'll give him a break and score that as a base hit. So 2 outs. Hobart's got a little more action cooking here. So it's going to bring up Jones, center fielder. Catcher, check that. Catcher for the Bearcats. The runner on first, and Brandt's going to pick back to 1, and runner's back in there safe. We got a Neem and a Bobby sighting. It looks like Shake and Bake is back. You had the bake, now the shake is here. I know he says I'm the brains of the operation, but I was here by myself setting this thing up, and if you saw that circus, you would realize that I am not the brains of this operation. So Nima quickly walks in. He's making some adjustments to the camera. So we'll let him do that, and then he'll be up here and join us real quick. In the meantime, we got a 0-1 count with 2 outs and a runner on first for the Bearcats. And the 0-1 pitch is outside for ball 1. Got a little camera adjustment going on here. And the pick to first. Runner's back in there safe. And with 2 outs, the 1-1 count to the batter and the pitch. And that's going to be a base hit to right. So timely hitting for the Bearcats. With 2 outs here, they've got runners at first and second. And Stricker comes to the plate. Looks like their left fielder here. Last time up, he struck out. So we still got Nima here working on the camera here, trying to give you guys a better view.
It's better.
Yeah, I think that looks better. So, 2 outs here, the 0-0 pitch. Brent starts him off with a strike. And the pitch is fouled off for strike 2.
Hi, how are y'all?
I'm getting out, guys.
No, you're good. Stay right here.
So Branch is pitching well. Just give up a couple hits and pass ball in an air, and it's 2-0 just like that. So again with 2 outs and 2 outs, 2 on, and 0-2 count, and pitch is fouled off. So we'll stay at 0-2. The Bobby goes out and has a word with Branch, and not sure what they're talking about. We got an 0-2 count. I'm sure he's, hey, don't give him much to hit here. You got an 0-2 count with 2 runners on. Let's see if we can get him to chase here. And that's exactly what he did. Nice pitch. That'll be the 3rd out of the bottom of the 3rd. And so after 3, Bearcats are up 2-0. Take a quick timeout. We'll be right back. We'll be right back with the legend. He's here, the legend. So we'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back.
Exotic and anything in between, our staff offers paramount quality and service through the entire design and build process. We provide service to the entire OKC metro and surrounding towns. So relax, knowing our team is wholeheartedly committed to building a trusting and lasting relationship with you. Visit us on Facebook or give us a call today at 405-285-9729. Absolute Pools, Lawns, and Landscape.
No, do it. Yeah. If you want to stay on.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros and sports.
All right, welcome back to CWTV. I'm Neiman Abavi. Thanks so much. Dirk did a fantastic job. I followed you all the way in, 2-hour drive from Cashion, Oklahoma. And the Cashion Wildcats find themselves down 0-2 here, top of 4. Nick Nabavi up to bat. The junior stares at a fastball outside. Has that outside corner been called all day?
Yeah, and he's been living there.
Okay. Well, good for him. So I guess we need toes on the chalk. So Nabavi needs to creep in the box a little bit. Shot down the middle. Looks like he's going to have a chance to get on. And it does. So we'll take it as the Cashion Wildcats lead off here, top of 4. Nick Nabavi, the junior, on base. You got Landon Lagasse trying to move him around.
I think that's 5 runners we've had on, and last inning the leadoff got on, Fippen got on, and got caught stealing. Just weren't really able to get anything going. So we heard about him, and Coach talked a lot about Moore and said they had one kid he was really worried about, and we're seeing him today, and he's a good one.
Well, good for them. We got 2 games though. So does he have a twin brother?
I don't know, but he better.
Okay. Nabavi coming back real close. Good pickoff move. Kid definitely is very active. Hobart didn't play us in football this year, so it's good to see him in baseball. That was one of those COVID-19 kind of situations.
That's right.
Yeah. So it was a shame that we didn't get to see him, so now we get to see him here in baseball. It's fantastic. Lagasse, shot in the gap, right side. He's got a chance to move Nabavi. Jackson or Ben Harmon running for him. That'll score to run. Losing helmets everywhere as Lagasse rounded 3, and it's up, and that's a stand-up triple for my man, junior Landon Lagasse. And that scores in the run as the Cashion Wildcats put 1. And call me a good luck charm, Dirk, but it's nice to see a run there for the Cashion Wildcats.
Yeah, how about that? Walks up to the plate. First pitch he sees at the second at bat, puts it in the gap.
And I tell you what, it's cold. And Dirk, I don't know what the effect is. I mean, we're in 4th inning here, and it's winds picked up. It's getting colder.
Landon, I don't think I've ever seen Landon do that. He drops the ball in right that's hit right at him, and it's tailing away from him, but he was there. But he's up to the plate swinging away and making up for it right there.
So junior Joey Wilson up to bat. Nice little shot there for Moore, but it's a ball low. Is Lagasse the tying run at 3?
He's got a pretty nice little hook. And
he absolutely does. I love this action.
He's fooled several of our kids on it so far.
1-0. Shot in between the gap. That'll bring in another run. Joey Wilson with a base hit. RBI, and the Cats tie it up 2-2 here.
Hey, it's good to see some baseball at district.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I'm not running down the district, but I'm just saying that we haven't seen a lot of pitching, and that's no knock on some of these other teams, but we got a good one on the mound today we're facing, and, everybody's been through the lineup, and they've seen him once now, so, it's time to get busy.
And Cashion fans are up and at it. Maroney up, showing a little bunt there to move over my man. Is that Joey Wilson at first? I didn't know if he was going to get – yeah, no, absolutely no pinch running for him. So Maroney, the sophomore, up to bat. What did Maroney do earlier on? Did he have a base hit?
Ask your stat keeper there.
No, she 4-3, so out at 1.
You got Aubin Taylor in here, the sports.
First baseline, bunt. It's going to move the runner over. Maroney, she's showing some moves there on the baseline, making more work for it, but he does his work as he moves Joey Wilson with 1 out now over to 2, bringing up Gavin Fippen with a chance for the Cashion Wildcats to take the lead.
Got a Diana Fowler sighting. Looks like she's a little bit late, but she looks like a pack mule. She's packing in about everything you could, whatever it takes to keep you warm today. It's chilly.
Yeah, happy Friday to you all. And again, thanks so much, Dirk. Appreciate you. Great job setting us all up. It looks like you're a one-man show. We can trust you from now on. You can take care of us from moving forward. So,
well, I'll tell you, if it wasn't for FaceTime,
it's all good. As they say, it takes a village. So Maroney's back up to bat. Do we know what happened here?
I'm not sure what happened there.
So we have, I guess, Wilson.
I really don't know what happened.
I guess there may have been a balk. Had to have been a balk. That's the only thing I can think of.
Either that or there was time called. There may have been timeout called.
So 1-0, but Joey Wilson at 2 inside. That'll be ball 2, and the Cashion dugout getting vocal now as Moore has given up a couple of base hits.
I wasn't sure if that was a softball game across the street. Girls softball game?
Hey, don't be chomping
no.
on girls
I'm just
softball.
saying,
I'm
girls
a big
softball-
fan of. I'm a
tough.
big fan of the chance now. I used to hate it growing up. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, me too. But they get into it, and it's exciting.
They do. So 2-0, no outs now. Maroney's still up to bat. Wilson at 2, leading run. Outside for ball 3, so 3-0. Dirty 30 for Camden Maroney. That's an auto take for my man as Coach Mounts gives him the wink and the look.
Is it?
Absolutely.
Is it?
Absolutely. Fastball down the middle take is what that is every single time. So 3-1, law averages, right, Dirk? You have to coach me up every single time we get in this position.
You can green light that occasionally. That might have been one of those situations.
Ooh, wild throw. Wilson will hustle. He'll have a chance, and he'll be standing up at 3. Actually, he's sliding, and he's down as the pick at 2 way off. And Moore is absolutely rattled here. Top of 4 as the Cashion Wildcats put up 2 on a few hits. Joey Wilson works all the way to 3, and Camden Maroney with a 3-1. We have a little timeout here.
Yeah, he wheeled the second. Shortstop was there.
Was that even a wheel? He basically just flipped around.
It kind of looked like he might have stumbled a little bit, but
yeah.
Maybe should have ate that a little bit, but he threw it, and thank you very much, threw it into center field.
Amen. So, again, here, Cashion Wildcats threatening, no outs, top of 4, 2-2.
Safety squeeze, you calling it?
Well, Maroney showed one before, but outside, ball 4. And so the Cashion Wildcats are dealing runners on the corners, bringing up my man, junior Gavin Phippen, and we've got time here as the Hobart coach. I don't have his name. Do we have his name? Coach Allison. Coach Allison comes out and has a chat with his team. Is this his first visit? I don't know.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, he hasn't had a reason to be out there. That is for sure, because Moore's been good. But we might have got between his ears a little bit here.
Just a little bit. We'll leave it here. So we've got my man Dirk Phippen here on color. Dirk is certainly our baseball guru, going to tell you, going to teach you up, going to make sure that you understand the game. So if you're out there listening back out in Cashion, we appreciate it. Make sure you got it turned up full. And we've got another Phippen in the dugout.
Sports management major in here.
Sports manager Aubin. She's got her Carhartt hat on. She's definitely looking the look. She's got her. She can't. You can take the girl out of Cashion, but you can't take the Cashion out of the girl. So we appreciate Aubin helping us out here with the numbers.
Her brother's at the dish. Let's see if he can cash in here.
So Gavin, who had let's see, last at bat, he was picked at 1, or actually he was picked at 2 on the steal. Phippen shows the bunt. Let's see, he has a chance to drive in. Will have to be a force, and he'll get the force. Good play there by the pitcher. Would have liked Gavin to put that one down a little bit further down the line, but that's up to Joey to figure that out on that line.
That's a safety squeeze, and you got to get going early. And I was a little bit worried there for Joe. He was pretty high with the spikes.
Yeah, well, we like it. I was hoping that Joey would take the catcher out, but that's just me talking out loud. Obviously, we're full of good sports here.
Not that Joe's slow, not that Joe's fast. Joe's somewhere in the middle, but not to question coach there. But I think I'm probably letting Gavin swing the bat there. But
yeah, I agree with you there. I agree with you. But hey, you know what? You were asking. Cashion's got to manufacture something. So showing the bunt, the small ball, just one out here. Lead off Nathaniel Bronoff, 1-2. I'm sorry, 0-1 with runners at first and second. Inside, drops in for a strike. And that's 0-2 for Bronaugh. Bronaugh on the day so far has got a strikeout on the first and was thrown out at it was a walk, I apologize, based on balls. Yep, I see that. Thank you. No, it's all good. Swing and a miss, drop third strike, and that'll be out number 2. So what was encouraging with runners on the corners is now a chance for a 2-out rally, and that'll bring up freshman Cooper Frazee.
I know we keep saying this, but Cooper hasn't played like a freshman, has he?
He's a baseball fan. He got an older brother, played a little college baseball himself. Yeah. Takes first pitch strike outside.
Played a ton, but to roll in and as a freshman and play shortstop and play the way he has, it's been huge. It's been huge for the team.
0-1, that definitely is outside for ball 1. 1-1, 2 outs, top of 4. Cashion tying it up, looking to add a couple more with a base hit. And again, Cooper Frazee, first inning, had a strike, had a fielder choice in the third, looking to get his first hit of the game. Let's give him some good mojo here. Swing and a miss, drop. So that'll be strike 2. So 1-2 for Frazee.
See if Coach put something on here. 2 outs and a 1-2 count here.
Right down the middle. And that'll be strike 3 as the Cashion Wildcats threaten, tie it up. Strand 2, but we've got a ball game as it's 2-2 here as we move to bottom of 4. We'll go to a quick timeout. Be back here on Cashion Wildcats TV.
Training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging work seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorse Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorse get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Christy Perry is a Cashion-based attorney providing clients in Oklahoma with trusted, experienced legal counsel regarding wills and trusts, bankruptcy, and other areas of law. Flexible scheduling is available to discuss your options, and your first consultation is free. If you need assistance regarding a legal matter, call your local Oklahoma licensed attorney, Christy Perry, at 918-373-0882.
All right, welcome back to Eakley Field here in Elk City, Oklahoma. Is that where we're at?
Eakley, I believe. It's with an A.
My bad.
Pretty cool field. Super cool
Ackley
field.
Park, yeah. As the Cashion Wildcats taking on the Hobart Bearcats here in district play. As Dirk has offered up, this is for all the change, all the business for the championship.
So you were listening. Did you understand how the district's going to shake out?
I do, and a match is just like in football. It's all predetermined based on seedings, ready to go, and that's the way it should be. It shouldn't be allowed. You shouldn't allow coaches to vote on their top 8 teams to host regionals based on their popularity contest and their homeboys. So first pitch from Branch.
Well, but I like either way we're hosting just because how well we've played. So we're going to.
Hey, hosting districts is not an issue for Cashion. It's always, having to figure out what happens at regionals based on somebody's vote somewhere out in southeast Oklahoma. Tompkins up to bat for the
brought to you
Bearcats.
by Neiman About.
Hey, listen,
that's
it's open context.
Dirk,
you're a
traditionalist.
traditionalist. Dirk, you're a traditionalist. You love it.
I am, but at the same time, knowing that if you're playing in A and B, or how, one time we were, coaches need to get involved. Coaches need to get involved, get on committees, talk to people.
Sure, and it turns into politics, and that's not exactly.
Well, it's a tough deal because there's so many teams. I mean, who's going to get out and watch every team?
Right.
So.
Well, that's why we have districts, and that's why it works out perfect.
Maybe when I retire, they can pay me enough to go do that. But there's
or
no
if everyone
way to
signs
get
up on Squirtle TV, maybe we can watch them. Maybe how about that?
There you go.
See,
there you go.
Branch working back, shot right side. Branch was up 0-2. I thought that third pitch was where that umpire likes it, but gets a couple balls, fouls one off. So it stays 2-2 here with no outs. Tompkins up to bat, 7-hole for the Hobart Bearcats. Tompkins looks like he had a walk earlier in the second inning. So
we gave Hayden some help last inning, got this thing tied up, and he gave up a couple hits last inning, but maybe the batteries are recharged now.
Ooh, good spot. We've seen that strike called earlier. That must have been a little low, maybe to the taller Tompkins. So
that's a good pitch.
Full count. I certainly liked it. I would have rung him up. Comes back, swing and a miss. And that's strike 3, out number 1 here, bottom of 4. Hayden Branch is dealing.
It's a big out. It's a big out, getting the lead off here in the top of 4 after what just happened here.
So that's strikeout number
3-2
5.
count. That's a big out.
And that'll bring up number 18, Jarvis, 8-hole hitter for the Bearcats. Shot, first base side, Joey Wilson. Hoover steps on the bag, and we have out number 2. So on about 7 pitches here, Hayden Branch has got 2 outs, and the Cashion Wildcats looking to get that third one as brother Jarvis comes up, or cousin Jarvis. You never know. I heard you talking about the
Not
Jarvis.
sure. Not sure.
You never know about sometimes small towns. But 9-hole hitter
got an
number
A and a
3.
B.
Yeah.
I don't know if A is older than
Maybe
B.
A is. Yeah, you never know. So with 2 outs, bottom of 4, 2-2. Little check swing foul. Strike 1.
This is a good team. All these kids know what they're doing at the plate. They know what they're doing on the bases. Looks like they're well coached, and I know they're, they can play. But so can we. So can we.
A little fastball down low and away. So that's ball 1, 1-1. Again, 2 outs here, bottom of 4. Cashion Wildcats with a 2 spot here at the top of 4, I apologize. Jarvis had a walk and actually scored a run for the Bearcats in the 3rd inning. So he was part of that offensive output. Outside should have Dirk, you've been saying you've been calling it.
That was a little bit further out.
A little bit outside. Okay.
Yep.
All right. That little movement on there. So ball 2, 2-1, 2 outs. And again, appreciate you guys joining us here on Cashion Wildcats TV. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Nice change up.
It's definitely an overcast, windy, nasty day in April in Oklahoma. Comes back in, shot. Maroney at 2. Routine. And that'll be out number 3 as the Cashion Wildcats. Is that 1, 2, and 3? It was 1, 2, and 3. A strikeout and 2 putouts for the Cashion Wildcats as they move it to top of 5 with a tie ball game, 2-2. We'll go to timeout. Be right back here on Cashion Wildcats TV.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Cashion Shape Up Fitness is locally owned and operated with no contracts or sign-up fees. Our rates start at only $30 per month, and we have tanning available. Everything you need to work on your health and fitness. So contact Amber Lee to sign up today. 405-538-8248. And don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Cashion Shape Up Fitness. Have a pest problem? Call Rural Pest Solutions today. We offer as-needed services as well as a variety of treatment schedules. We're family-owned and operated, and we specialize in treating life's smallest problems. Spiders, ants, roaches, termites, mice, and more. For both residential and commercial, we're ready to solve your pest problems today. So call Rural Pest Solutions in Cashion, 405-238-6565. Proud supporter of Wildcat athletes.
All right, welcome back to Ackley Park. I'm never going to get this right.
Ackley
Park.
Ackley.
In Elk City, Western Oklahoma. Elk City, Oklahoma. Big fan of Gene Smith. One of his son was my fraternity brother, so big fan of the Gene Smith family out here in Elk City. Cashion Wildcats, look at there. Cashion Wildcats tying it up at the bottom of 4 as we move to the top of 5. 2-2 here.
So I was looking at the if we are able to make it through, a regional, looks like we match up against District 8.
Okay.
In the quarters of state, which will be the first round. So you got eight districts. Obviously, the winner from each district. Gets to go. So you got an 8-team state tournament bracket, single elimination, and sitting there at. Not that we're there yet. We got a long ways to go, but if we were to make it to state, good chance coming out of District 8 would be the big Billy Jack Bowen's silo team.
Mm-hmm. So. Shot! Cotter! Third base on the run. Throw is in time. They'll be out 1. So Cotter working through 2-2 count. A little ahead on that one. I think if he would have sat on that a little bit longer, he probably had a chance to put one in the gap. And that'll be out number 1. That'll bring up 4-hole Brexton Green up to bat. So Brexton on the day thus far has had a backwards K there in the third inning. Not sure what happened in the first inning. Do we know what happened to him in the first? Fielder's choice. Okay. Swing and a miss. And here with Moore, is there a strategy when you're facing someone like Brexton Green? Do you do film? Does he have an idea of what he's seeing in number 10 or?
Yeah, just don't pipe one down the middle. And he's kept him off balance. His last at bat, he saw a lot of off speed.
Any chance? Well, I mean, is this a situation where you try to bunt him?
For us. I thought, you said Moore earlier.
No, I did say Moore, but I'm just running with Brexton in sense.
I don't know with his power numbers. I might just let him take a hack here with one out.
So fouled up, catcher working back, and that'll fall right on the fence line. Tough play there for Jones, number 8, the catcher there for Hobart. He's got some good hair game going too as well. Yeah.
Yeah, with one out here, let him swing it.
Let him swing it. Absolutely.
Maybe, if you got no outs here, maybe let him try to put one down and beat it out. And Brexton can fly. We know that.
Absolutely.
But you never know. But I think I'm going to let him swing it.
Absolutely. I'm just talking mess. There it is. So it'll be a shot. It'll drop right in center field, right in front of the center fielder, right at the C of Elk City. And Brexton Green, little poke there of the bat, sticks it out there, and we've got a base runner with one out.
2 years ago, that ball was caught. So that ball was outside, and he is so strong. He just reaches out and flips it with his wrist right there, and he's standing over at first base. That's just kid getting in the weight room, getting after it, and getting strong.
So we've got time here as Brexton Green gets all of his equipment taken off of him. So one out. That brings up Nick Nabavi with the lead run at first. One out for the Cashion Wildcats here, top of 5. Little pick move. Moore's been active. He's holding those runners as best he can. In fact,
he's doing his job
to the point where he actually had a throwing error. Got Joey Wilson a third, who got thrown out at home, or on the bunt. Nabavi takes first pitch strike.
I know we've talked about it, but you saw Brexton taking off the elbow brace, and I think we mentioned it last week. But he had a follow-up appointment, and his doctor has highly recommended that he doesn't throw another ball the rest of the season. So he'll be sitting there in the DH position doing what he just did, contributing a ton.
Offense is good. We'll take it, and he's got plenty of it. Nabavi fouls off pitch number 2, 0-2, one out. Nabavi with a hit last at bat. Coming back.
Hey, Nick's been hitting it well. He's moved up in the lineup. He's hitting it well. He's had some. I guess he had some doubles out at Merritt and put the ball in the bat.
Well, let's not jinx him. That's drop.
Well,
come on, Dirk. That's my kid you're talking about.
Sorry, Nick. Blame it on me.
All right. So with a swing there on a breaking ball, that's swing and miss and strike 3 for out number 2. And that'll bring up
see if Lagas can put one in the gap again. How about that?
I'll take that.
Brexton can score from first, I promise you.
Outside. Catcher's got a pretty good arm. Got that.
Catcher's good. He's done a good job.
He got that throw down at 2 with Gavin.
Hey, these kids know what they're doing. You can tell they played a lot of ball, and they're well coached.
Dropping it in. He's been working that magic. Is that a slider, Dirk? What is that?
Looks like a slider.
Yeah.
Doesn't have a ton of break on it, but it's just enough. And he doesn't have a lot of velocity. He kind of honestly reminds me of the kid we faced earlier in the season, Pioneer. Good pitcher.
Right.
When he misses, he's not missing by much, and he's keeping us off balance just enough. And looked like we kind of got in his head last inning, but he's bounced right back.
1-1, 2 outs. Green's going. Swing. Little hit and run there for the Cashion Wildcats. Right idea. And Coach Mounts, when he's rolled the dice on that, it's usually been pretty solid.
It's a good time to call it. When your pitcher's up in the count, typically you're going to get something off speed. It's a good time to call it.
So 1-2 now. Lagas with 2 strikes, 2 outs here, top of 5. Lead runner at first, Brexton Green, who got on a little poke there to center field. Outside, that'll be ball 2.
Got lots of tents out on the Wildcat side. People trying to stay warm.
Hey, man, what do they say? Just like football, our defense travels, our fans travel. There's always a ton of Cashion folks out here at games. Down in the dirt, ball 3, full count. Green coming back. Good work there on the back pick by the catcher. And Braxton Green's getting his money's worth over there.
Was it Monday? We're sitting here at 80 degrees at Cashion at home.
I know.
And now we're sitting here at
Oklahoma weather.
Spring
Shot
baseball.
right back to the pitcher. Out of his glove, he'll have a chance to make the play, and he does. That'll be out number 3 as Braxton Green stranded, and the Cashion Wildcats go down and are held scoreless here at the top of 5. We'll move to bottom of 5 here. 2-2. The Hobart Bearcats up to bat.
Chris Cochran and his whole football family are really fired up for the Cashion Wildcats tonight. Also about him joining forces with Legacy Insurance and Investments. He has taken his extensive 25 years of experience and proven customer service down to one of the historic buildings on Cashion's Main Street. Chris is an independent agent now and can shop all of your farm, personal, commercial, and life policy needs to provide you with a lot of different options. He is also licensed to assist with all of your financial planning needs like 401k rollovers, IRAs, and mutual funds. Call Chris anytime and let him go to work for you. Our partnership will be a win-win.
For 31 years and counting, Community State Bank has taken great pride in being your hometown bank. With branches located in Cashion, Dover, and Hennessy, CSB strives to reflect the small-town hospitality these communities are known for. Our friendly staff is here to serve you and provide one of the best banking experiences around, equipping our customers with the latest in banking technology combined with a personal, down-home relationship. Come into one of our local branches or visit us at www.mycsb.com. Community State Bank, small-town banking, the way it should be. Member FDIC. At Water Heater Man, we specialize in repairing and replacing all water heaters. We service the OKC Metro and surrounding towns with fast, reliable service. We keep our vans fully stocked with essential parts needed for basic repairs, and new tanks are always on the vans ready to go. We offer free estimates on all jobs with financing options available. We match manufacturer's warranty for all newly replaced water heaters. We'll get your water heater back up and running as fast as possible so you don't have to put your life on hold waiting for service. Give us a call today. 405-844-TANK. That's 405-844-8265. Go Wildcats!
Just watching him throw and catch the ball. I bet he was good.
All right, welcome back to Elk City, Oklahoma here. It's not Hobart, Oklahoma. It's Elk City as the Cashion Wildcats on the road here due to weather. Kind of relocating to Elk City. First pitch there for Hayden Branch. Strike one as we're at the bottom of 5 with leadoff pitcher Moore up to bat. Moore with a...
Branch says you can start our kids off with a curveball, sucking on.
Reaching the last inning on a error. Cotter with a high, and it's like... Oh.
I'm not too sure about that, dang it. The coach is going to have something to say, and he should.
So Cotter with a nice grab, a nice little jump there off the dirt, comes up, fires. It was a high throw. Did he say he stepped off?
Well, he didn't. He didn't give that motion, and maybe he did, but I thought he caught it in time.
So with the hit, Moore moves to first base, no outs, and that'll bring up 2-hole hitter number 11, Duff, first baseman for the.
Well, to give you an idea how good the pitching's been, I think this is probably their third leadoff to open the inning, and we've had 3 as well through 5. And, normally that leadoff comes home to roost, but that tells you how good the pitching's been. These kids have been able to get the leadoff on and recover and make good pitches.
Hey, Dirk, I got a question for you after this pitch. It's about district play. Inside. Are the Bearcats, are they done with district play after us? So you're saying this is for the championship. They only have 6 wins. They've only played 6 games. We've played 8. Is there not a point differential that occurs? Doesn't 8 wins count more than in essence in some form? I know we would lose a head-to-head here, but let's say we tie. Like, what happens then? What if we split 1-1?
They have to win 2.
They have to win.
They have to win 2.
Okay. All right, so that's you've clarified for me. So 1-0 for Branch, no outs, runner at 1. Duff, first baseman, up to bat.
If they do win 2, so basically you're playing for a seed in the tournament's what you're playing for. If they do win 2, then they are the first seed, we're the second seed, and that's a big difference because take a look at the district here. Yeah, so that would the winner of the districts as we cross over. So they call it by district. So you got 4 on the western side of the state, 4 on the eastern side of the state. So We're District 1. The winner of District 1 will play the number 8 team from District 2, which is where the district, I believe I want to say that's Amber Crescent and that district.
Okay.
So, yeah, if you finish, man, what happens here? So if we
District
finish
1, 2.
Yeah, either way, the good news is either way we're going to host.
Yep.
So we're going to be at home, and you'd obviously like to play.
Got him on the tag with the throwdown. So nice work there, Nabavi to Cooper Frazee. Gets more on the steal, and the Cashion Wildcats get out number 1 here at the top of 5, bottom of 5.
That a boy, Nick. Bang, bang play right there. Got him.
So what we thought was a tough call at first on the hit by Moore.
Hey, you know what he's thinking, right?
Pop up straight. Joey Wilson on the track. Nabavi on the fence line, and that will fall and hit the roof. What's he thinking, Dirt?
Hey, he's a starting pitcher.
Yeah.
I can get to second here and score, and I got a 3-2 lead going back to the mound.
Yep.
That's what I'm thinking of on him.
Well, that's what he was, and he's out.
Now he's sitting in the dugout.
So a little foul there. 2-2, 1 out for Duff. Good little battle here between Branch and Duff, the 2-hole hitter. Duff with a strikeout and actually out on a 4-3 putout in the 3rd inning. Swing and miss, and that's strike 3, out 2 for Hayden Branch as a Wildcats working around. And that'll bring up number 14, Shelburne, center fielder for the Bearcats. Shelburne with 2 strikeouts, 1 in the 1st and 1 in the 3rd. And nice work by Branch. First pitch inside, swung, foul. That'll be strike 1, 0-1 for Shelburne.
7 Ks.
Yeah, 7 Ks. You read my mind. Thank you
so
much, Aubin.
if we were to get swept today, we would be the 6th seed playing the 3rd place winner out of District 2. And again, that either way, that's going to be at home in Cashion. So
why would we be the 6th seed?
I don't know. That's what it says. That's why
I'm be second place in our district.
Finishing second. So you got because think about that. You got 2 teams.
Oh, I see.
Coming out of 4 districts.
Okay, that's how they're combined. I see. I got you. Little swing is foul ball. I'm not sure what the call is. I guess it was inside, so it was in play. And that'll be out number 3 as the Cashion Wildcats work out of that. Leadoff runner Moore gets on with a base hit to 3rd base, but he's left. He's picked at 2, strikeout, and put out at 1. And the Cashion Wildcats move to top of 6, tied 2-2. We'll be back in a sec.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
All right, welcome back to Elk City, Oklahoma here on Cashion Wildcats TV, powered by Squirrel TV. I'm Neiman Abavi. Up in the booth is my man Dirk Fippen, and it's the Fippen clan. Aubin Fippen's up here, and it's not just to stay warm. Aubin's doing a great work on the books for us. We appreciate her. She's a do-it-all, knows-it-all, smarty pants, but we appreciate her joining us here today as the Cashion Wildcats looking to win District 1 here in Class 2A. We've got Joey Wilson up the bat, tied 2-2 as we move to top of 6. Wilson with a shot. That's going to be over the head of the Well, it might be. It's going to hang up. Goodness gracious, and it does. I thought it had a chance as it looked like it was moving to the left center gap. I thought it was going to be over the left fielder's head, and it.
On a normal day, that ball's to the wall.
And so.
Kid doesn't have a chance, but that's a pretty nice play by him, playing the wind and making an over-shoulder catch.
So first pitch swing, shot to left center is out number 1 for Joey Wilson. That brings up Camden to Maroney. Maroney stares at a slider, and he's worked that all day.
He's not afraid to start that pitch. I mean, first pitch slider, first pitch curveball, first pitch changeup. He's not afraid to go off speed there.
Maroney reaching on a walk, last at bat, will swing, strike 2, 0-2. So Moore, who's on the bump, has been there the entire day for the Bearcats, throwing 3 pitches, looking to get 4 pitches and 2 outs. Let's see if Maroney can change that. Swing, foul ball. On deck is junior Gavin Fippen. Cashion Wildcats needing to generate a little bit of something here. Hopefully they can do it here with the bottom of the lineup. Yeah. We need to get you a headset, Aubin. I should have remembered to bring one. I'll bring one next time for you. A little time there for Cam. Again, it is a stiff. We don't have a flag, but it is a pretty stiff breeze coming straight in at us from the north. It's no fun. I'm glad I'm in here with you all. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Out number 2. And Cashion Wildcats looking bleak here, top of 6. 2 batters, 2 outs. And I'll bring up junior Gavin Fippen. Gavin reaching, looks like he was on a fielder's choice in the 4th inning. Yeah, reached on looks like it was at a walk there in the 3rd. Yep. And then he was picked off at 2. That's exactly right. Stares at first pitch up top for ball 1. Do we have a heater in here? Can we turn this bad boy on? No, there's nothing. There's a plug, but there's no box. Oh, well. At least. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1-1, 2 outs. Top of 6. Cashion tying it up in the 4th inning with 2 runs. And it's been goose eggs for the rest of the day for the Cashion offense. And again, kudos to Mr. Moore on the mound for the Bearcats. Shot. That'll go to shortstop. He'll glove it. Come down. That'll be out number 3. 6-3 for out number 3. And the Cashion Wildcats go down 1-2-3 as we move to bottom of 6 with the Cashion Wildcats still knotted up 2-2. We'll go to timeout. Be right back here on Cashion Wildcats TV.
Storm season is coming, people, and your first choice for roofing needs should be Rhino Roofing. Locally owned and operated, the Rhino specializes in all types of repair and replacement. Large scale, traditional, modern, unique roof lines, they can do it all. Protect your home and your family with the specialized services of Rhino Roofing. Visit our Facebook page today and make an appointment. Rhino Roofing is all the hype for any roof type.
I'm Todd Miller, and this is Grain & Grange, the coolest furniture store you've never heard of. Come see us.
All right, welcome back to Elk City, Oklahoma, the Cashion Wildcats here on Cashion Wildcats TV Baseball 2021. It's a cold one, and the Cashion Wildcats looking to get a District 2A1 title here, taking on the Hobart Cats. Tied 2-2 as we move to bottom of 6. And that'll bring up number 1, Hollister, center fielder for the Bearcats. And again, appreciate my man Todd Miller, Grain & Grange, and all those folks, and all of our fine sponsors. Check them out in the right-hand corner. Can't do it without them, keeping it free of charge. Swing and a miss there. Nice job there by Hayden Branch. Getting ahead, 0-1.
Start him off with the off-speed stuff. Both of these kids are not afraid to throw it at any time, and It's been a well-pitched game, kind of as we thought it would be. Their number one versus our number one, and it's going to come down who can manufacture at least one here. We'll see how it goes, but good at-bats and getting something in play, give yourself a chance.
Pitch, check, swing. That'll be strike two. So nice work by Branch. Coming back, good hustle there by my man Hunter Gibson. Out the dugouts. Kind of funky dugouts here.
They're cool. They're
kind of bunker style.
Well, they're sunken like they should be, right? It's like the Titanic.
Get back inside.
Goodbye, gone.
A little backwards K for my man Hayden Branch. How many is that for us, Aubin? 8 strikeouts for my man, the senior Hayden Branch. Dealing, and that'll be out number 1. I'll bring up number 8, Jones, catcher.
Yeah, getting deep in the game here, getting the leadoff out is huge.
Shot,
and he's ahead.
First pitch.
And he's ahead quickly to this kid.
Looks like Jones, number 8, had a. Looks like he had a fly out. Is that the fly out to? Or he did reach? Was that a hit to? Okay.
Yeah, that was a base hit.
So swing, miss. A lot of chirping from the crowd there on that last pitch by Hayden Branch. 2 strikes, 0-2, 1 out. Bottom of 6. Comes right back.
That's going to be a base hit to left.
And that'll be a little bleeder there left side. Looked like right off the end of his bat. So not sure what happened. He got him on the tag. Heck yeah! I don't know if Gavin Pippin baited him, but
I don't think he baited him, but he wasn't in a big hurry to pick up the ball, and the kid tried to take advantage of it and got gunned down. One nice throw by Gav, one hopper into second, and go sit down, kid.
Great throw, great catch there on Maroney at 2. I'm not sure what the extracurricular activity was running a 3, but Preston Cotter got him out for make sure security, and so that's 2 outs for the Cashion Wildcats here against the Hobart Bearcats. That'll bring up Stricker, number 10. Left fielder. Is that him? And he went to second base, he said last time? Okay. Comes in. Good little pitch there. Just misses inside for ball 1.
It's a tough day. As the day goes on, it's getting windier and colder, and my phone says feels like 36.
Yeah, that feels like it. Good old Oklahoma for you. Don't ever plant your stuff until May. That's the number 1 rule. 1-1, 2 outs. Come back in. Shot right side, foul ball. That's strike 2. And listen, Dirk, we always say when you listen to Cashion Wildcats TV, you're going to get educated on everything, on life, not just the sport that we're broadcasting. And again, lesson for you all, you green thumbs out there, do not plant anything until May in Oklahoma. I'm just telling you. I got that from OSU. Woo, good pitch there.
I'm not sure when you got that from, because you didn't go to school there.
No, I didn't get online and read. I got a good horticulture website there.
The Green Thumb. That might be your new nickname.
Shot up the middle. Frazee with the scoop. Throw, dish, dig. Out number 3 as Cashion Wildcats sit him out. Great play, Dirk. I know what you want to say.
That's just good baseball. So, great job, Frazee. Last time he throws that ball away. That's a tough play thrown across your body there. He makes it look easy, but Joe bails him out here with the dig out of the turf. That's a great play by both of those kids, and we are out of that one. That was huge.
So with that, the Cashion Wildcats knock him down. We go to top of 7. Kai 2-2, back in a sec.
Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree is dedicated to championing our clients through complicated and challenging litigations. We pride ourselves on a proven track record of success brought forth by fierce litigation skills. The lawyers and staff of our firm are dedicated to effective and personalized representation for every client who entrusts our service. Uncompromising integrity, unparalleled results. Call Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree, 405-232-1211.
All right, welcome back to Ackley Field, I don't know, I'll get it right one of these days, here in Elk City, Oklahoma, western Oklahoma. We can definitely tell we're in western Oklahoma. And a beautiful facility here, all field turf, as the weather has pushed us away from Hobart. And coaches were able to find a little spot here 2 hours away for us. And the Cashion Wildcats here trying to win a district title here, District 2A title, are tied up 2-2, going to the top of 7. Cashion, the visiting team. And no better situation here with your natural leadoff here, Nathaniel Bronaugh, the senior, trying to generate. Let's see if we can't get a run, Dirk. Or
Leadoff's
2
up.
or 3.
Got to do what you can to get on base right here as a leadoff. Take some pitches and make something happen.
So more for the Bearcats, who's been doing well today. Comes in, first pitch, a little low and outside for ball 1. And he's looking to throw a complete game. And you said it, Dirk. They were going to have to throw him, and they needed to throw him in a complete game. So good effort on his part thus far. Bronaugh 1-0, stares at – he was going to call that strike no matter what. I'm just telling you, he was going to call that strike no matter what. 1-1, fastball right down the middle. And again, this is Cashion Wildcats TV, as we say, Homer Television. Outside. That's been a strike earlier in the game. Thankfully, it wasn't. So we're even Steven on my end. So thank you, umpire. 2-1, no outs. Up top for ball 3. Good eye there by Bronaugh. That was some high heat.
He's doing exactly what he needs to do here. He should be sitting. Bat needs to stay on the shoulder on this pitch, in my opinion.
And up top, ball 4. Nathaniel Bronaugh with the shuffle and the throw. And he's coming down as Coach Archer gives him a little glove high five. And that'll bring up the freshman Cooper Frazee with the lead runner at first and no outs here, top of 7. Frazee with a strikeout, a fielder's choice, and another strikeout. We need 1-3 to get hot here.
Bronaugh sitting there saying, you're going to have to throw me a strike right here. And he couldn't do it. So we'll see if we play some small ball right here.
So Frazee with the potential with some feet and legs to get to 1 with a bunt. Moving over Bronaugh. Let's see if he shows it. Go outside. Ball 1.
They're thinking it's on because they've got their corners in.
And I got to tell you, the umpire's zone has shrunk a little bit here in the 7th inning.
I feel like he's called pretty fair.
So a little throwback, more working Bronaugh, trying to keep him honest at first. 1-0, no outs, top of 7. Cashion looking to get that run around. Outside, that'll be strike. So he's that spot, 1-1. Coach Mounts gets the sign out here. I don't know if we'll see any hands here for a bunt or not. But
see if we can get one down right here.
Yeah, there it is. Little spot. It'll be a strike. So unfortunately, Frazee misses that one, and it'll be strike 2. So it'll be swing away for 1-3.
He's getting a look from Coach. Looked like he tried to butt one that was probably down, maybe a ball, but that's a tough one, especially in the wind. And this kid spots the ball pretty well.
Check swing. You're going to call it? Safe. Thank you, field ump. 2-2. No outs. Runner at 1. Cashion. Bearcats tied 2-2. Top of 7. Inside for the freshman. He works it back. Full count. And the pressure is on Mr. Moore, the Bearcat pitcher. He's had a good game tonight or today.
So what did we say the last 2 innings? Kids need to take pitches and make this kid earn it.
Check swing in the dirt. That's ball 4. So Cooper Frazee trots down to 1, and Cashion dealing with runners at 1 and 2, and that brings up my man, PK, Preston Cotter. I would call PC. I don't know. I didn't want to say PC. Whatever. Cotter family, my apologies. Anyway, so my man, third baseman, the sophomore, absolute hammer, has earned his spot at 3-hole for the Cashion Wildcats. We'll get a conversation. We're going to bunt him at all? Do you think that's even a possibility?
No way.
No way. No way for my man.
Swinging it.
No way from Mr. Cotter.
Because you get a ball in the gap, it scores 2 here. Both these kids can run, so ball in the gap's going to score 2, and so he's going to be swinging away for sure here.
Eight, so Moore with 8 strikeouts. We'll give him the double hexy juju right there, so we won't get any more. And my man Cotter up with runners at 1 and 2, no outs for the Cashion Wildcats, tied 2-2.
I say all that, and he'll probably lay a bunt down here.
Yeah, outside, ball 1. Couple walks here And we do play 7. This is it. I mean, if the Cashion Wildcats are able to put a couple up and hold them, that will be the ball game. So, if you're watching from home, 7 innings is the number. He'll take that one up high. Woo! That was close. That would have been hard for me to lay off of.
Yep, especially a big kid like him that can hit it, can take that high pitch deep.
So 2-0.
I would guess we're sitting dead red right here on fastball. Let's see if we can put one in the gap.
Down low. That'll be a strike right across the knee. So 2-1. So Coach Mounts gets his instructions out, gets the sign. Runners at 1 and 2. We've got Bronaugh at 2, Frazee at 1, both getting on with walks. No outs.
There's a sign that says put one in the gap. That's what that was.
Outside, ball 3. 3-1. Green light from my man Cotter. Cash has got a chance here to either get a run or maybe even get bases loaded for Brexton Green, who is absolutely due this game.
Hey, we're dead red fastball right here.
Swing and a miss. So full count. So it was green light, and he came back at him.
What he got.
So full count for Cotter.
Hey, with no outs, just, hey, let's get one on the ground to the right side here and move the runners. Or something in the outfield would be fine too. Something deep in the outfield where we could advance runners and then do it again on the next at-bat with Brexton.
I absolutely love Moore. He's been so active on the base runners. I absolutely love it. He's working.
He's doing his job as a pitcher.
Ball 4 in the dirt.
That's 3 straight walks.
That's exactly right. And as Cotter trots to 1, Brexton Green checks the brace, flexes his bicep. He says, I got this. So with no outs, runners everywhere, and that's the sign for Coach Allison to go out there and have a convo with Mr. Moore. We'll leave it here. So just as a lesson out here, Dirk's lesson here. We had lessons with Lane. We've got, discipline with Dirk. I don't know. In this situation in high school baseball, how many visits do you get? How many visits does a coach get?
Got 3.
He's got 3. And so no matter what, if he steps out even to do whatever, if he steps across that chalk, that's considered a visit.
If he touches the chalk, then he's got to make a change.
So he is going to make a change. So it looks like, was that the left fielder that came in, Aubin? We call him Sunshine. He's got some good hair out there. So Sunshine coming in, left fielder. That is number 10, Stricker, will be coming in. He made a nice play out there earlier on a hit by Joey Wilson.
He did.
The gap. And so what we'll do is as Stricker gets the ball and Moore gets the handshake, we'll go to a quick timeout. Be back here on Cashion Wildcats TV.
Gateway Realty is a mother-daughter team that has a heart for small-town life. Both Anita and Kelly were born and raised in Cashion and are still raising their families here. Their family homesteaded in Cashion in 1908, and it's been home ever since. Anita and Kelly know this town, love this town, and would love to help make this your home too. For a friendly face and trustworthy knowledge, call these hometown girls at 405-641-7388. Go Wildcats!
Cashion FBC is a church seeking to grow in Christ and our love for the body of Christ. With ministries from children to youth to adults, we strive to present the gospel in an engaging and meaningful way. Sunday school meets at 9:45 a.m. and worship starts at 11 a.m. Children and youth meet on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Please check our website at cashionfbc.org for more information, and we hope to see you this Sunday, located a half-mile east of Cashion.
Absolute Pools, Lawns, and Landscape is not your ordinary pool builder. From traditional to exotic and anything in between, our staff offers paramount quality and service through the entire design and build process. We provide service to the entire OKC metro and surrounding towns. So relax, knowing our team is wholeheartedly committed to building a trusting and lasting relationship with you. Visit us on Facebook or give us a call today at 405-285-9729. Absolute Pools, Lawns, and Landscape.
Big time like you are.
Hey, welcome back to Cashion Wildcats TV here live from Elk City, Oklahoma. It is a battle. District 2A1 where the Cashion Wildcats taking on the Hobart Wildcats, or Bearcats, I apologize. Top of 7. Bases loaded. Brexton Green after pitching change.
We got 2 outs here to score a run. And that's going to score 1 with the first pitch, hit by pitch.
So the pressure's on. So HBP for my man Brexton Green. He trots the 1. That'll bring in Nathaniel Bronaugh. And the Cashion Wildcats put one up here in the top of 7. lead 3-2, bases loaded with no outs, and that's junior Nick Nabavi up to bat. And so the pressure's on Mr. Stricker. That's a tough jam to be put in. Again, Moore has thrown a beauty today, holding the Cashion Wildcats just to 2 runs.
Hey, we'd love to have a base hit here or something in the gap, but at the same time, a ground ball or a fly ball scores a run here. Fairly deep fly ball.
Oof, up top. So Nabavi, I can't believe how these guys are staying away from that stuff, that high cheese. But Nabavi stares at a high fastball, ball 1, no outs, top of 7. Comes back inside, and that'll be inside. That was close. 2-0. Coach Mounts gives
He's
him
thrown
a tiny
3
little
pitches and
box
3
in a small
balls.
zone, so
3 pitches, 3 balls. We probably ought to be taking right there, but we're hacking.
So Nabavi takes a cut, fouls that one off, 2-1. Bases loaded again. Cashion putting one up here on that last hit by pitch as Brexton Green gets the first, bringing in Bronaugh.
I'm calling it here. Nick's putting this one in right center field.
Okay.
He's done it over the years in tough situations.
Let's see what 2-4 can do here. Stares at it. So the catcher moves all the way to the line. I guess I had a little action on there maybe. So he'll stare at strike 2, 2-2.
Hey, Nick hits the ball well to opposite field, and I'd sure like to see one right here.
And it's exactly what you don't want, an infield fly.
That's
The pitcher
trouble.
trying to get it to be trouble, and he'll let it drop. So Nabavi, better lucky than good in some situation.
Hey, got a new life kid here. Cash it in.
So that last time, he just kind of stuck his bat out there to poke at it. I think he read your mind. He wanted to put one in play. But
Hey, 2-strike hitting.
Yep.
So all he's got to do is get a ball in play, and that's what he was trying to do. See if he can do it again here.
Bases loaded, no outs.
Right fielder is very shallow.
Shot. It's going to come down the line. It's going to bounce first base, and that'll bring in a run. So a little fielder's choice RBI, and as Dirk offered up, that brings in another run. It wasn't pretty.
Hey, that you could tell he's trying to go that way.
Yeah, he was.
Did his job, and that's fantastic. That's a big run.
So Cooper Frazee comes in for the second run in this inning. It's 4-2 for the Cashion Wildcats with just one out. Bases.
We need that same approach from Landon here. Same approach. Get one on the outfield, get one on the ground score run.
Up top, swing and a miss. Woof. Felt the breeze up here. Lagasse wanted that one.
Yeah, there's a football fields out there across the way here. And looked like Landon was trying to put that one at the 50-yard line over there.
Inside shot to short. It's going to hop. It's going to be on the ground. We'll bring in a runner looking for the force, but it's not there. He's got to tag him.
No force. No
so,
force.
Wrong read there by the second baseman. Needed to go one, and so that'll bring in a run on that fielder's choice. Actually, I don't know if you want how we're going to count that one as it came off the.
I say that's E6.
Came off the shortstop's glove. So nonetheless, a run is scored. 5-2. Cashion still with one out brings up Joey Wilson, who had a monster mash to left center. I apologize. In the 5th inning or 6th inning. So
hey, we're 3-1 here. See if we can do something here. What I mean is we got runners on first and third on the corners here with one out. Lots of options.
Joey Wilson chasing one. Fouls that one off. Strike one, 0-1.
If we were delay stealing there, Lando did a good job in not giving it away.
So, again, runners at the corner. Wilson up the bat with one strike. There goes my man Lagasse. And
there's
got a
that
chance.
ball
So
in the outfield.
Fake throw goes past the second baseman from the catcher. And Brexton Green comes in, and another run here for the Cashion Wildcats. That's 4 total here in the top of 7 after the bases loaded pitching change, and the Cashion Wildcats still dealing. It was Lagasse is at 2 with one out.
So that's the way I like to play it.
Yep. I like the shortstop side.
Well, but the good thing about the second baseman is shortstop can't see it, but when the second baseman comes in, he can see the guy breaking it home. So you tell your kid to have one eye on the ball, one eye on the runner. I know that sounds crazy, but that's exactly what you're trying to do there. So he can see the runner if he breaks. If he doesn't, catch the ball. But ideally, you need to make the catch behind the pitcher. And if he doesn't break, he can let the ball go through to second. If he does break, catch the ball, throw it in behind him, or run him down, and you got to catch it first.
Yeah, that's the key. Joey Wilson, a little unlucky today. Hits one right, well hit ball to right field, curls back into the right fielder's glove. Brings up Maroney. Maroney with a pop-up. Chase down, that will go out for foul ball, strike one. Lagasse frozen at 2. So the Cashion Wildcats with 2 outs, putting up a 4 spot here. The top is 7, up 6-2. Thank you for Rivers out there keeping score for us on Squirtle, on the Squirtle app. Appreciate you guys doing that. Maroney with another shot.
I'd like to see Camden get on top of one here there. So the question is Branch finish this thing?
Heck yeah. Well, Cashion, again, I don't want to call it.
I don't know. I don't know if he'll.
Is anybody out there warming up? I don't see anybody.
No. I'd stick with him.
Shot.
It's a ground ball to pitcher.
Pitcher works back, and that'll be out number 3 as Maroney's out at 1. And that'll end it for the Cashion Wildcats. But it was a good one, Dirk.
Big crooked number on the board. I like that.
We needed that one. So putting up 4 at top of 7. The Cashion Wildcats go up 6-2. Little breathing room for my man Hayden Branch and the Cashion defense. We'll be back here in a sec.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
All right, welcome back to Elk City, Oklahoma. It is Cashion Baseball 2021 as the Cashion Wildcats looking to get a District 2A1 title here. Up 6-2, putting up a 4 spot in the 7th inning. And the Cashion Wildcats looking to close the door here as Hayden Branch is on the mound, has thrown a great game. And again, I'm Neiman Abavi. Joining me up here is Dirk Fippen and Aubin Fippen. Dirk, we were talking about this earlier. Strategy for the Cashion Wildcats here is clearly get 3 outs.
That's some analysis right there.
Score more runs. First pitch swing, strike, foul ball.
Hey, you're up 4, throw strikes, let them hit it, and play some defense. But I promise you, Branch is out there. The last couple of games, how he's thrown, he's thinking, I'm taking care of this myself and sitting him down.
Comes back in the dirt. Nice block there by Nabavi. We haven't seen any issues regarding pass balls today, I don't think.
I've had two, giving up 1 run on 1.
Okay, well, I must have missed it.
Turf looks a little bit wet.
That's right. There was one that went over Nick's shoulder. I think I remember you saying
that. Yeah,
there's
one that squeezed right between his toes. Looked like he was there for the block, and the ball got through him. And how many Ks? Yeah, so Branch has had a great game. This is a good team. They get good approach at the plate. They know what they're doing. So eight strikeouts for Hayden today. He's given up 4 hits and is just doing well.
Well, certainly needs to trust his D here. 3-1 down the middle, swung and missed. Full count now. Nice work back there by my man Hayden Branch. No outs here. Bottom of 7. Bearcats have got to put up 4 at minimum. Send this one to extra innings. Ooh, that was a good spot.
Not what you want. Get a 4-run lead. Don't want to be walking the lead off here.
So that'll bring up, that is number 18, Jarvis. 8-hole hitter for the.
So this is the last call for the Bearcats in this game here. So score 4 to tie, right? Tied to win and got the lead off on.
So Mounts has a little visit there with Hayden Branch. A little talkie. This Coach Mounts, he's definitely a toe runner, isn't he? He rides up top. Just watch him glide across the field turf.
Tuttle Tiger,
yeah, absolutely. Got a great sports program down there.
Played at Eastern, played at Southwestern.
Swing and miss, strike 1. Nice work there by Branch getting ahead again. Again, B. Jarvis, number 18, 8-hole hitter. Looks like he was thrown out in the fourth inning. Come back inside. Oof. That was close. So 1-1. Is the sun coming out? Sure looks like it. We need less wind, more heat. Runner at 1. Branch coming right down the middle. Strike 2. Nice work. A little high stuff.
Got a little help, though. We'll take it.
Yeah, Jarvis chasing
Ball's
that
up and
one.
in, but it's a tough one to lay off, especially if you're trying to make something happen here for them, and they need to make quite a bit happen.
Back inside shot to 1. No double play chance there.
Just eat it, Joe.
So Joey does the right thing, gets the runner at 1.
Got to have an out right there no matter what you do. Got to have an out, and nice job by Joe. I'm sure he was thinking too, and coach is probably in the dugout screaming, get an out. So nice job. Just got the runner at first, and that's in this case it's good enough with the 4-run lead.
So 1 out for the Cashion Wildcats. Jarvis at 2. In for A. Jarvis. DH, or I guess pinch hitting, is Martin, number 15. Big kid. Looks like that bat has a toothpick in his hands. Comes back right in. Strike 1. Nice work there by Hayden Branch.
Again, Hayden not afraid to start with the off-speed stuff. Not afraid to throw it in there. Pretty confident. And he should be. His last 3 outings have been the best of his career as far as I'm concerned.
Comes back, fastball inside, or down low. So ball 1, 1-1, 1 out. Got a runner for the Bearcats at 2. Again, Martin up to bat for the Bearcats, pinch hitting. Swing and a miss for strike 2. And I guess the rule here in baseball is that 15 can whoever he replaced, so A. Jarvis can come back in the game if they had to, right?
You can resub once.
Yep. Ooh, inside.
Or re-entry, I guess the book would say.
Re-enter, that's exactly right. So 2-2, 2 strikes, 2 balls, 1 out. Runner at 2, Cashion up 6-2. Here at bottom of 7 from windy Elk City, Oklahoma. Come back in, swung, foul ball. Good pitch there by Branch.
Little Fifth City right there, jammed him, and been nice if that ball would have stayed in to Joe, but went foul.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that'll be out number 2 as Hayden Branch sits Martin down. And that'll bring up leadoff pitcher Moore for the Bearcats. And he's been living a blessed life. I think he reached, is that right, on E4 in the 3rd inning, and
got thrown out at second.
And then he got on. Did he have a hit? I think it was a hit to right field, or was it a walk? Or no, he had a hit to 3rd. That's right, to Cotter. Got on and then thrown out at 2. So with 2 outs, Branch comes back inside.
Again, not afraid to start off with the off-speed stuff. Looks good. That was close.
So 2 outs, runner at 2. Cashion with a chance to close the door here. Swing and a miss. Whoop.
Hey, you're just throwing the ball right down the middle and tell this kid hit it as far as you can. Let's see what you can do here. Challenge him.
So 1 strike, 1 ball, 2 outs. Foul ball, left side.
Another nice pitch by Hayden, getting the ball inside there and jamming more.
So 1-2, Hayden Branch well ahead here, 2 outs. Again, looking to clinch District 2A1 title here for the Cashion Wildcats, moving to 18-3. Let's see if he can do it here with this pitch. Shot, left side, Fippen running. It'll drop on the line. That'll score a run. And Moore staying hot today. We'll move all the way to 2. He'll trade places, and that'll be a run for the Bearcats. And we have a 6-3 game here, and that'll bring up number 11, 2-hole Duff. And we'll have a little change here for a little equipment change here for Moore, who's basically carried this team on his back today. So
well, the Bearcats aren't done.
They sure are. And so Duff with a couple of strikeouts and a put-out, a 4-3 put-out.
Be tough to get one out of here today, but if they were, then they're obviously right back in it. And there's a ball hit to Cotter.
Cotter with a throw to one, and that'll be it.
Do it.
Cashion Wildcats victorious. Moved to 18-3. District 2A1 champs. Congratulations to Coach Mounts and the bunch. On a cold, windy, gross, nasty day, they were able to tough it out as Hayden Branch throws a beauty, and the Cashion Wildcat offense gets nasty hot in the top of 7, puts up 4 to win 6-3. Dirk, I'm not. You mentioned, hey, good games are good games. It's good to see a battle, and that's what the Cashion Wildcats got today from the Hobart Bearcats.
Hey, they saw a good arm today. They did what they had to do. Got a little help, but we gave them a little help as well. They scored 2 runs on an error, and Landon comes right back after dropping that ball, and comes right back and triples in the gap and says, hey, take that. I can drop one, but I can also hit it. So that was a nice job. And then, of course, Branch on the mound. What can you say? Last 3 outings or no-hitter, and then goes complete game today with 5 hits, and I think is that 10 Ks, maybe 9 or 10 Ks for sure.
Did we have Aubin?
9 Ks, so complete game for him today. Fantastic pitching, and gotta love it. Gotta love it. Did exactly what we needed to do. We thought it might be tight with their best arm on the mound. We haven't seen a kid like that. It's been several weeks for sure, right?
Yep, absolutely. So. All right, so for my man Dirk Fippen, I'm Neiman Abavi. For Aubin Fippen, who did a great job. It's nice having you up in here, sis, so we appreciate you. We're going to have Game 2 coming up, so we're going to go ahead and stop this broadcast. We'll get you going for Game 2 as the Cashion Wildcats again move to 18-3, District 2A1 champs. And tonight, the rest of this night will be gravy as hopefully Coach Mounts will mix it up a little bit, and we'll see a little bit of different sprinkling for the Cashion Wildcats. So hang tight with us, refresh your stream, and we'll be back in a sec.